Gemini, what's up? And welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your February 2021 monthly forecast. We're going to take a look at the month of February for you, Gemini. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to see what you got going on for February 2021, Gemini. I've already pulled your cards for the sake of trying to save time so you can get out of this reading and get on with your life and feel a little better prepared. So, with that said, Gemini, your overall energy for the month of February, we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground, being defensive, maybe having people opposing you, whether that's people, places, not necessarily places, but situations, opinions, thoughts, some type of things that are in opposition of you, where you're having to defend yourself and stand your ground. That's even putting up boundaries to some degree. So, first week of February, we have the Ten of Cups. You could be in a very happy place. This could be something that's representing your home life, a long-term partnership, but some type of emotional happiness, wish fulfillment that first week. We're going to clarify and see what all this is about. Let me back up before I go forward. We have 4 cards here for each week of the month. We have 3 cards clarifying why this may be happening for you. In February, we have a challenge card and we have an advice card. We're also going to get a message from the Comic Dancer Oracle. So, with that said, first week, 10 of Cups, some type of wish fulfillment, some type of happiness, even if it's just with yourself. It could be in a home life, it could be with a job, but overall happiness here, first week. Second week, we have the Queen of Swords. This is maybe becoming a little bit detached from something or having to cut something out, enforce some type of boundaries in a situation, wanting some type of fairness and justice or harmony restored within a situation. It's also tactful communication, things like that. The third week, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is the energy of things becoming a burden. Something is oppressive, maybe a lot of responsibility at work, on the job, in the home life, even maybe in a marriage with the Ten of Cups here, but could be burdensome within the home life. 2 tens here, so perhaps a cycle is trying to wrap itself up here, maybe start a new cycle somewhere, somehow. The fourth week, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Again, this could be work related, working with others at work, on teams. Could be you collaborating in a business or something like that. Things may just be a little bit burdensome, a lot of responsibility going on for the month of February as you go into the end part of February. And maybe needed to, cut something out even. This could be someone putting you in a third-party situation. Again, affecting your home life, and this is bringing you some type of overwhelming burden, carrying this load, whatever it is. Why is this happening? We do see the 8 of Swords, so there is some mental entrapment going on, some mental anxieties and overthinking, being stuck in your head, type of energy going on. Also, why this may be happening is the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you've invested a lot of time into something. It's become a burden. It could have been really happy with that 10 of Cups at some point, but you're realizing something needs to be cut out with this Queen of Swords. And maybe this is no longer a place, a person, a situation that deserves your time and effort, where you should be investing your time. Maybe looking at where to invest your time and efforts, your energy in general. Could be on the job, could be with a person. Something affecting the home life for sure. For some of you, with this King of Pentacles showing up as why this may be happening, it's a husband or a wife. It's a long-term partner. Someone who would be typically, dependable and stable. Maybe they're putting you in a third-party situation. This could be affecting your finances. Maybe you're just working your ass off. I don't know. Gemini, and you're realizing that something needs to be cut out. Maybe you're working too much, or something needs to be cut out to get back to this 10 of Cups energy, and you're a little over your head or in your head about it. So yeah. Your challenge is the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe many of you, I feel like you're working too much, Gemini. I feel like you're overworking yourself, gotten yourself a little in a oppressive, really burdensome place with this Ten of Wands. And you're just overthinking how can you get back to this King of Wands. This is your challenge card. So this is, you know, the King of Wands, although he takes action towards his ambitions, he's super motivated and driven towards his goals. He's adventurous also. So he knows how to have fun. He knows, you know, how to remain optimistic and things of that nature. And I feel like this is going to be your challenge. This is your challenge card. So there's going to be this energy of realizing that maybe all work and no play, things are going to put you in this position, this Eight of Swords. You're going to be stuck in your head and in this Ten of Wands type of energy, and feel like you're always toiling and laboring towards your goals, when, you know, you need to maybe take a step back and know when to have a little adventure and have some to balance it out, because the Queen, she's also balanced. The Queen of Swords, she's also balanced. So there's some balance between happiness and work. Happiness and work. Happiness and work. Okay? So I feel like that's what this is saying, that you need to be thinking about, or this King of Wands is saying you need to be thinking about, what about the adventure? That's going to be the challenge. Or maybe it's just you're in a place for the month of February where, you know, that's just having to take a back burner because of all the responsibilities that you have with this Ten of Wands. Yeah. So your advice is the Seven of Cups. I feel like that's telling you, again, to look at different options on how you can restore balance within this situation. What can be cut out to alleviate some of this Ten of Wands energy, to get you out of your head with this Eight of Swords, and not be, you know, so defensive about, you know. I just feel like this Seven of Wands also as the overall energy. I feel like these are people saying, can you pick up the groceries? Can you come in and do overtime? You know, can you watch the kids? Or all these different requests. And you're like, wait a minute. Hold on, damn it. Wait a minute. And so you're trying to find the balance. So let's clarify, Gemini, on what all of this is. What is this Ten of Cups? What's the Ten of Cups? We have the Devil. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like for some of you, this could be like a person that you're attached to, that you thought was, you know, your wish fulfillment, your happily ever after. And you're realizing you need to cut it out. It's becoming an oppressive Ten of Wands. They've put you in third-party situation, Three of Pentacles. You're trapped in your head, Eight of Swords, and you're not really wanting to invest in this area anymore. And the challenge is you getting back into this King of Wands energy of, you know, like, I don't have to stand for this. I'm the King of Wands. I can go out here. I can be fly. I can, you know, chase my dreams and my ambitions. I have all these different options that I can look towards, and, you know, I don't have to be stuck here. So that's for some of you. For others, I feel like there's this attachment to maybe working too hard. You're really trying to build on your finances and your financial security, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to find that balance too. Something maybe, again, burdensome, a little overwhelming, too much responsibility, you're carrying too much, and it needs to be cut out with this Queen of Swords. There's some balance that needs to be restored. Knight of Wands, again, I feel like some of you need to be thinking about adventure, and where's your passions really at? Is it tied up into just getting money, or what other things are out there that you're passionate about and that inspire you? For others, this could be someone who's kind of in that Knight of Wands energy, putting you in third-party situations, here today, gone tomorrow, in and out type of energy where, you know, they're not really invested into this the way that you are. So what's the Queen of Swords? Needing to cut something out. So we have the Fool and the Moon in reverse. So yeah, I feel like with the moon in reverse, like there's some secrets that are being revealed. Things that were once hidden are coming out. And now, you know, you're maybe no longer fearful about what you didn't know. Maybe you're realizing this three of Pentacles situation, this Knight of Wands energy, someone putting you in third party situation, and you're cutting that out with the Queen of Swords, and you're, you know, ready to take a new leap of faith towards something new. For others, if this is like working too much energy, I feel like maybe, you know, again, there's this fear. Maybe you're no longer having this fear about where your next paycheck is going to come, or are you going to be able to pay the bills, and realizing I can cut out maybe a second job, or I can cut out all this overtime and cut out all of this constantly having to work and worried about the bills and all these type of things, and have a little bit of fun, taking, you know, having some spontaneity about life, and, you know, taking some risk up towards things. Hangman under the deck, yeah, it's just maybe looking at it from a different perspective. You guys are looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to a person, work, your home life in general, and deciding how to restore balance and cutting things out. What is this Ten of Wands? We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, something's really heavy. Something's a lot of responsibility, and, you know, you're going to be walking away from something, maybe deciding to take your emotions and walk away from a marriage, from a person, from a love situation, connection, from all that overtime that you're doing, from the job itself, maybe going on to a new job. Emperor under the deck. For some of you, this is maybe someone who kind of, you know, overdid their control a little bit. An authoritative figure. For some of you, this could be like a father figure or a parental figure where you're leaving the home. You feel like, I got to get out of here. Because again, I feel like for some of you, this Seven of Wands is like, you know, can you stop by the store? Can you pick up the kids? Can you, and maybe they're not your kids. Maybe they're your brothers and sisters. Like maybe you're an adult child that, you know, still lives at home or whatever, and, you know, you're just feeling like this is too much. I don't have kids. Why am I working so much and contributing to this home when I can be contributing to my own home? That type of energy. For others, it's a person. Again, maybe someone that you were married to. This could also be a boss, and you're walking away from this job. It's too much. Ten of Wands, Eight of Chalices. You're moving on. What's the Three of Pentacles? Maybe you're carrying the load at work. Maybe you work on teams and you carry the load. Again, for some of you, you're carrying the load at home even. Six of Cups, Six of Chalices. This could be someone from the past, an ex. For some of you, it definitely has something to do like with the childhood, with the parents, something of that nature. And maybe not, you know, feeling burdensome about being in this family dynamic because it's just too much. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning for you here, Gemini. Things are about to change, and your readings have been saying that here lately. Like you've been going through it, but the wheel is turning. Like, you know, it's turning. You're going to leave this job. You're going to leave this family life, this family dynamic, whatever the situation is with this marriage, this long-term partnership. You're going to get out of this energy. I know you will, Gemini. Why is this happening? Eight of Swords. You're stuck in your head about all of this. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's a heavy burden for you guys. You got to put something down. You have to put something down to alleviate some of this pain, some of this burden, this feeling oppressed. Empress under the deck. You need to know what you're deserving of. You need to know what you're worth. Whether this is in a relationship with someone, on the job, but in order to get into this Empress energy of being able to be fruitful and give birth to new ideas and be creative and just being really fertile with like love and compassion and self-worth, you got to put some of this oppressive energy down. You have to get out of your head, Eight of Swords, get out of this mental trap that you found yourself in. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Knowing where to put your energy, where to invest, who to invest in, when to stop investing. Nine of Swords. So yeah, there's just, you're really in your head, Gemini. Three of Pentacles. For some of you, it's about a third party. For some of you, it's about work. It's a lot of work. You may not be getting enough sleep at night, trying to, you know, pay bills and make sure that you have money with all this work that you have going on. Whew. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. King of Pentacles. Some of you are starting businesses and maybe you're just putting a lot, you're having to put a lot into that. For others of you, this is definitely with the home life, definitely with like some parental figures. For others, it's like a long-term partnership. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this Knight of Wands showed up again. Maybe this person is the ones of you that, as it relates to a marriage or a long-term partnership, someone you're involved with, yeah, they may be the breadwinner. They may, you know, bring in a lot of money, but you're carrying a heavy load as far as the house goes, the home life goes, and they kind of still put you in third-party situations because they're like, I pay all the damn bills. That type of energy. Three of Wands. Definitely third-party situation. Third-party situation for some of you. For others, this is, you know, again, I feel like you need to be looking at where are your passions at? What drives you? What actions can you take towards your passions? What motivates you? What drives you? What inspires you? Planning for the future, some type of expansion for yourself. But you got to put some of these wands down. Got to get out of this mental overthinking and carrying whatever burden this is. And sometimes, you know, there's phases. You have to go through these, carrying some of these burdens and go through the valleys in order to, you know, climb back towards the peaks. But I feel like you're going to get there because your challenge here is the King of Wands, and that's being like head of your own life, king of action of your own life. I feel like what you're doing now is carrying other people's burdens, other people's responsibilities, energy that people are loading off onto you. That's what I feel like with this King of Wands is your challenge. Like you need to offload some of that, and so you can be in your own King of Wands energy of carrying your own loads and going after the things that, you know, really make you happy, what really inspire you. That was too many. Hold on. So, why is the King of Wands the challenge? The Empress. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this definitely has something to do with like mother-father figures. It's definitely something going on in a family dynamic, a family life. Some of you are like adult children, or you know, you could even be under the age of 18, depending on who's watching. But just feel like, you know, you're having to take on responsibility in the home that aren't necessarily your responsibility. For others, I do feel like this is about knowing where to place your values, knowing your worth, so you can get into this energy of giving birth and being really fertile in your own ideas, fertile in your own ambitions, being creative in your own goals and taking the action towards those goals, or, you know, leading a life towards those goals. Queen of Pentacles, like, yeah, and just getting into building your own home life, not someone else's. For others, this is like definitely like just building off of this Empress, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's like, they're like sisters to me. Okay, the Empress is all of the queens, but this is like big sister Empress, little sister Queen of Pentacles. She's right under the Empress as far as nurturing, compassionate, giving, and she has all of these earthly possessions. So like this is your challenge in getting into this energy as the King of Wands, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. For others, the challenge is these are people in your life that are preventing you from getting in this energy, and you're having to be defensive. And again, I feel like that's all these people opposing you and got you in this Ten of Wands energy twice. But again, we see the Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands twice. We see and we saw the Fool card, in the Fool card, that's like a cycle too. And we saw the Wheel of Fortune under the deck. So there is a cycle that's trying to end. We have the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Next is what? The Ten of Swords, a painful ending. That's a new cycle. So there's a cycle trying to culminate here for you. Gemini, Seven of Cups. This is your advice. Looking at options. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Work again. What options are worth working at? Looking at work as an option. Again, for some of you, it's finding that balance because you're overworking. So looking at the options of how can I balance, life and work. Others, this is an option on how can I work on myself? What are my options for working on my own home life? What are my options now that maybe this third party situation, I'm getting myself out of this third party situation. The Tower. Yeah, something's about to come crumbling down for you, which don't be afraid of towers, because towers gives you a chance for a clean slate. Let's start this again. Okay, let's dismantle whatever is not working, what has been built on a faulty foundation, and let's wipe this thing clean so we can start anew. So, whoo! The readings haven't been the best going so far, but I just feel like, that's just life in general. We go through these little phases of, we got to go through these little tough periods so we can get to the good periods. And so we can recognize when we're having good moments and be in the energy of gratitude. But be in the energy of gratitude always. What message do we have for Geminis? Because when you're in the energy of gratitude, it's you telling the universe that although things may feel and look a little crappy for me right now, I know that there are lessons associated with this, and whatever the universe has for me through this lesson, I am grateful for it. Commit. Yeah, I feel like just commit through getting through this. Commit to working on yourself, looking at the options of how you can get in your Empress energy, your King of Wands energy, how you can commit from detaching from this and cutting out this devil energy and putting some of these wands down. Commit at standing your ground against all these people, all these things that want to take you down, Gemini. Okay? So, you got it, Gemifly. I promise you do. That's what I have for you. If the message resonates, please do consider liking the video. Also subscribing if you have not already. And coming back next time. I will see you. All right, Gemini. Peace.